Good, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah. Where you guys from?
We are from Atlanta in the
America?
US. Yeah. Yeah. So we got here a few days ago and um, we've been learning about Buddhism, preparing for this trip, but we saw you sitting here and thought you might be interested to answer some questions.
Yeah,
How long have you been studying?
I've been here for about 13 years.
Really?
Yeah, I studied since 2012. Yeah,
Wow.
so this year 2024, right?
Okay, yeah.
So about 12 years. Yeah, something like that.
Wow. What brought you to study?
Well, I have the good suggestion from my mom. I have to say that. Yeah.
Okay.
My mom was telling me that like my brothers were in the temple, yeah, at the time. Yeah, they are in the temple. So just you hasn't, cause I got that chance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm worried that if you miss it, in case in the future, I'm not sure you'll be happy with that or not. So
Right.
better to have the experience of being a monk like your brother for once in your life. So
Right.
my mom told me like that, and yeah, I said let's try for a couple of weeks. Yeah, yeah. And after that, I had a chance to learn more myself from the teaching of Buddha, and when I practice it more, it's helpful for me to understand the truth of life. So this is the reason to stay for a long time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in my family or in my culture, to become a monk is like a special life, to practice ourselves in a great teaching, so we can become a monk and learn more ourselves. So that's why my mom worried about my future. So she
Yeah.
told me that if it's possible, better to name yourself in a temple once. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I said, yeah, let's try. Yeah, but the key is not about. My mom told me to follow my brothers, but I think it's a chance for me to learn more myself from the teaching.
Right.
Yeah, and whenever I have the teaching, of course, I can live I can live everywhere wisely and happily.
Right.
So I think this is the key.
Right. What was maybe the most difficult part in the beginning?
Wake up early.
How early?
Normally we wake up at 5.
Okay.
At 5, and I mean it depends on the temple again. Yeah.
Right.
In my temple we wake up at 5.
Mm-hmm.
But some temple the leader of temple rules differently. Maybe wake up at 3, at 4, 4:30. It could be. Yeah.
Right.
But in my temple about 5. Then we have like chanting, doing chanting together. Doing chanting is the way to pay respect and pay respect to the Buddha, and reviewing the teaching.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
At the same time, it's the way is one of the way to practice mindfulness. Yeah. To concentrate the mind on the teaching or something like that. Yeah.
Do you still find it hard to focus or no?
It's still difficult, be complicated, yeah, for some time. But I think it's trainable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not. I'm not saying that Buddhism is not the right thing for me, but I'm going to say that I'm not practicing myself well enough. Yeah. So I'm gonna blame to myself, not able to follow perfectly. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Buddhism is nice and necessary for everybody. Yeah, you are Buddhist or non-Buddhist, doesn't matter, because it's about the truth or the facts. So everybody can learn and knowing the truth by themselves when they practice.
Right. What other things do you do during the day? Like how do you spend your day?
Normally after we finish the chanting, paying respect to the Buddha or something like that, then we collect the food from donation. Yeah, that is the way to support our life, our living. So we get the food from donation, and the food is randomly, so it depends on the donors what they want to donate, and monks not allowed to ask for the food or anything. Yeah. At the same time, according to the discipline of being a monk will not be allowed to cook the food for themselves. So to live simply and receiving the food from donation, this is the way that Buddha provided for us. Yeah. And we clean, yeah, the temple, work for the temple sometimes, and we study, to learn the teaching, the disciplines of being a monk, the language of Buddhism, known as the olden, like what's called the old language, or that language also can say that, like we call it Pali language. So was more spoken in the Buddha time, but nowadays it's not updated, but it's pretty meaningful for the Buddhists, yeah, because the Buddha teaching almost 99%, yeah, explained in Pali language, yeah, something else we should know, yeah. But if we don't know, it's not going to be the big problem, because we can learn from translation version, yeah, translate version, yeah. And we have to practice, of course. When we study, we must practice, yeah, what we have learned, yeah. But right now the monks have more opportunities. I mean, the education is more open for the monk to study, like modern subjects, studying in high school, in university, yeah, something like that. But in the Buddha time, or even in the past time, in Thailand, about 20 years ago, 30 years ago, wasn't allowed for the monk to study the modern subject, or even is allowed, but pretty hard, yeah, not wasn't really support like now, yeah. But nowadays we have the chance to study both outside and inside of Buddhism and modern subjects, yeah. So this what we are doing. And another thing what we usually do is to receive donation, invitation, like people invited us to go somewhere, maybe to teach them, to train them, to receive donation, or maybe to so also you can say that. So we go there and, yeah, so give like services for them, yeah. So this what we usually do, yeah. But if not like this, of course we practice ourselves, learn more by ourselves, practice by ourselves. But if we are still, if some in case somebody is very young or not really know what is the thing, what is the right book or right thing to do, so they can follow the teachers, yeah. So the teacher can have to guide them, yeah, to follow correctly.
Right. But your English is so good. So
I
you
wish.
obviously studied English too.
It is not easy, I'm trying, yeah, to improve my English to be better, yeah, but it's not easy. Yeah. But it's fantastic, to know different languages. I think even we cannot speak it fluently, correctly or whatever, but we can understand each other. That's fine, yeah. When we can understand each other, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Any question you have, you can also ask.
Yeah. How old are you, and how long have you been studying Buddhism, and what age do people go into Buddhism at? So 3 questions.
In Thailand, more normally started, it can be studied from 12 or 13 or younger than that, like 7 years old, something like that. But these people, these boys are not monk, but they become a novice. A novice known as the pre-monk, to learn from the monks, and practicing themselves in the temple with the monks. So this called novice. Younger than 20, they become a novice. But whenever they are 20, they are allowed to decide, to become a monk, and practice more the teaching, or maybe stay longer as novice in case they are not ready to practice the teaching as a monk or the rules as a monk. Yeah. So yeah, so to answer about this, it depends on the person what age they are ready. Yeah, but the general boys, of course, 13, 12, say after they finish their primary school, so they give up their normal life and become a novice. Yeah, become a novice in the temple and learn more Buddhism. At the same time, also learn modern subjects from the temple. Yeah, like in high school. Yeah, something like that. And how long we have to practice, how long we have to be, actually it's a choice. It's not about the law or the rules, something like that. So we can decide to be to become a monk for a short time or for a long time. If you think, oh, I just want to become a monk for the experience, of course, just you know what something about being a monk, you can stop. But if you think, oh, I want to finish my education in the temple, you follow education. But if you think, I want to practice as much as possible to end my desire, to end my suffering and achieved to nibbana or the goal of Buddhism. So that's if you have a goal like this, it's better to continue being a monk for a long time or forever, because being a monk we have the chance to learn more and practice more. The life of monk must be convenient than normal people. Yeah. And even you're not able to become a monk and practice, but it doesn't mean you cannot practice, so every body can apply the teaching, learn the teaching and apply the teaching to practice by themselves. They are male, female, monk or not monk, that is not the key. The key is you practice this or not. Yeah, even you are the monk but you don't practice, so it's meaningless. Yeah. And what is the another question?
How long have you been practicing?
For me, I came here since 2012, so about 12 years. Yeah. So it's quite long. It's quite long. I have been here for a long time, but it's not difficult for me, to stay longer or to be here for a long time, because the according to the teaching of Buddha or Buddhism, emphasizing us to be focused on the present moment. Yeah, so if you live day by day, so it's not difficult at all to live longer for a long time in the temple. But whenever you think that, oh, I want, I will live here for 10 days or 1 month, you will think about the future and you want it to come quickly. So because of this, it's difficult. Yeah. But it depends on you. The door is open for you. You can stop anytime. Whenever you think, oh, I'm not able to be a good monk longer, so you can go back. Yeah. But you think, oh, I'm still want to challenge myself and practice more the teaching, so you are welcome to continue.
Okay. Oh,
Yes, yeah.
thank you for your time.
Yeah.